What's going on, Washington Commanders Nation? It's your boy Rio Robinson with the latest and greatest from the Rambling with Rio YouTube channel, where we ramble about the Washington Commanders. Today is Tuesday, August 9th. It's about 1:38 p.m. and I just got back home from Ashburn. It is game week. Is it a regular season game? No. Does the game mean anything? Also, no. But you could tell the intensity was ramped down and it was a more business-like practice today. Had my 10 toes and boots down in Ashburn this morning for another practice. And not only did we have a practice today, we had some news out of Ashburn. Was the writing on the wall the whole time with all these guest D-line coaches coming in to give their opinion and give their say on what's going on in the D-line? I don't know. Warren Sapp, Ryan Kerrigan, they've been here giving their expertise. And Sam Mills, defensive line coach since Ron Rivera was hired here, was fired today, relieved of his duties in what was called a difference of opinion and a very difficult decision. Because, you know, Ron loves his people. The people he brings with him, the people he puts on his crew, Ron rides for him until the very bitter end. And he said some changes had to be made. If you ask the fan base, people been calling for Mills' head for a long time. My boy Jalen predicted this shit over a month ago that it was going to happen. But fans have been calling for his head. Like, how's this little 5'7" dude supposed to coach Montez Sweat and Chase Young how to rush a passer? So it's almost as if the fan base spoke it into existence, but he's been relieved of his duties. And for the time being, he'll be replaced by Jeff Zanina. I think I'm saying that correctly. 17-year experience in the league as a linebacker himself. Hey, Sam Mills is gone. I think that opens the door. We see the Warren Sapps and Ryan Kerrigans of the world coming in to help out in the coaching room. That's crazy. It just feels really eerie and morbid coming off that Ryan Kerrigan mic'd up video where he told Ryan, like, anytime you want to be here, anything you want to say in this room's always open to you. But Ron's dropping a hammer. The gavel has been dropped. We mean business. And you could tell they meant business today. The offense, crisp day. Couple high throws. Wentz was sharp throughout the day today. Dax Milne, all over the place, making grabs. Good catches. Caught every punt I seen punted his way. Wentz was sharp. Starting receivers were sharp. And it felt like a game week practice. You didn't hear a lot of too much chirping. You didn't see too much crazy training camp energy jumping around. It was hot as hell out Ashburn. They meant business. I was up there with my boy Mark Holmes. Shout out to him, my guy. He was trying to scout the enemy today. I was up there with Joe Boo up there watching, seeing what's going on in Ashburn today. The defense, as usual, the defensive line dominates every day. I need that to translate into regular season games. There's no excuse for a line with 4 first rounders, even without Chase. That line has more than enough talent to see production happen, and that production didn't happen, and that's why inevitably Sam Mills was let go of. But from today's practice, what I saw, Jamin is still looking active, flying around out there. Surprisingly, I saw Gibson run with the tools a lot today. Not only that, he did a lot of private work with resistance band and holding the football on the sideline. So it seems like they're making a point of emphasis on him holding on to the football. I've never really seen that before. He was off to the side for about 10 to 15 minutes with Coach King and Coach Jordan with a resistance band, holding on to the ball, doing ball handling drills, if you will. And Brian Robinson got a lot of time with the ones today. They were mixing and matching a lot of the units today. Armani Rogers got some time with the first group. John Bates was back in pads running with the first team as well. The receivers were mixing around a lot. Dax Milne got his fair share of targets with the first unit from Carson Wentz. Dax Milne, in case you do not know, Dax Milne is a roster lock. He is on this roster. I would say he's getting more burn than Cam Sims is. He's not only going to be the returner, DeAndre Carter type guy, he's running a lot of routes with the first unit. Curtis Samuel, after having a great day on Saturday, he was back to the side field, but it's okay. It's precautionary. I don't even need to see him in a preseason game. Terry was doing Terry things. Dotson was looking the part per usual. The starting unit was there. Diami was getting open. He wasn't getting the targets like he should have. Sam Howell, the arm just jumps out at you, jumps off the screen every time you watch the man practice. Defense, the secondary was sharp for the most part, but the offense, when they went in 7-on-7s and the ball didn't touch the ground. The ball didn't touch the ground, and when they were doing goal line and stuff, the ball was moving. Wentz got away with one that would have been an interception. Heineke threw a bad interception in team drills, but for the most part, the offense was impressive today. I'm excited to see what they look like versus a team that's not us, because our defense knows exactly what's coming every play. I think Wentz and the starters get about a series or two on Saturday. It is a game week. I'm juiced up for a game week. I'm excited. This will probably be the last training camp session I go to for the year. We got a preseason game coming up on Saturday, 1 p.m. at FedEx Field. We got the the Carolina Panthers coming to town. I'm excited for that. If you're pulling up to the game, come holla at me and your boy Jalen. We'll be in section 139, screaming, hype like it's a regular season game, because the passion never goes to sleep. But expect another vlog from today's practice. We do it. We get some footage every time I'm out there. You never want to see a guy or celebrate a guy losing his job, especially a black man. Never want to see a guy lose his job, but I think a change needed to come to the defensive line room, and hopefully that lights a fire under the players, because you almost feel like it's your fault when someone loses their job and because of your play. But Jeff Zunino, it's your world now. Will Ryan Kerrigan or Warren Sapp eventually be brought on board? We shall see. Vlog is on the way. This is the last padded practice the Commanders will be having before our preseason opener on Saturday. We're on the road to 5,000 subscribers on the channel. Keep running them views up. More vlogs to come, more collaborations to come. I'll see y'all later. I'm about to go holler at these Cowboy guys to see what's going on in Dallas world, see what's going on in Jerryland. And we're going to do our first game preview with the Carolina Cat Chronicles podcast, C3 Panthers podcast tomorrow night. That'll be a live stream. Content is on the way. It is now football season. Until next time, hail to the Washington Commanders. Deuces.